Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Pooja. Let me take you on a ride of the subject called Vedic mathematics. Let's get started. Uh, this is the 1 month program which I am going to take starting from the 1st of September. Okay, so here this is my Moodle Cloud site where you'll get the updates about the subject. Vedic mathematics subject. Okay, you just click on this Vedic, then this page will come up. Okay, here announcement is just as I earlier said, the class will start from 1st of September. Okay, now what is the purpose behind starting this course is just to spread the knowledge of the ancient techniques of mathematics. A few kids have phobia of mathematics. They don't want to solve those complex mathematical equations. So, to make it simpler, I'm going to teach you few Vedic techniques which will be helpful to solve those the complex problems in a simplest and fastest way. And even after attending this program, I assure you that the student will absolutely become conceptually strong, and he'll be more confident, and this mathematics phobia will just go away. He will no longer have a fear about the subject. Now what you have to do is to register yourself. After clicking on this, a few details you'll have to write down here, like your name, age, your class, school, city, and the mobile number. Here I have added few participants. You can have a look at them. I'll give you grades. Whatever grades I'll give you, depending on your performance, you'll check from this side, from this option. Okay, coming back to the main page. Okay, after registration, here I'll give you a brief idea about the subject, what exactly this subject is. Okay, let's start with the presentation. Okay, let's start. Have you ever heard about this subject? Few of you might have heard, and few of you might have not. Okay, no problem. Let's go through it. Veda means knowledge. This mathematical technique is there in India from the prehistoric time, like it is 2000 years old. You know, this fellow, Swami Bharati Krishna Tirtha ji, who has rediscovered this Vedic math and in 20th century, and write a book on it. He wrote a book on this, which is named as Vedic Mathematics. This book discusses about the strategies for mental calculation, which includes 16 sutras and 13 sub sutras. What are those? I'll tell you for 3 to 4 sutras in further slides. These simple techniques to solve the complex equation in no time is just a proof to show how these people, you must have heard about Shankaracharya ji. They all have used these techniques to calculate the complex equation mentally. You must be knowing in ancient times there were no pen, no pencil, and of course no calculator also. So you can see how they have used their brain to solve the equations. This Vedic math is very secular, which means you can calculate anything from anywhere in the world, and you can practice it and take advantage of its results. It helps, let's get to its benefits. It helps it helps a person to solve the problems 10 to 15 times faster than the conventional step by step methods. And you know that if one step goes wrong in this conventional method, the whole answer will get wrong. You know that very well. So this Vedic mathematics, what does it do? It provides the one line mental and super fast method to calculate the answer, and it also helps you to quickly cross check it, okay, whether the answer is correct or not. It will obviously boost the confidence in student, and it will no doubt it will improve the concentration of a student. And then it's it's a magical tool to reduce the scratch work and the finger counting, which will save your time to take pen then paper and calculate and then cross check the answer, whether it is correct or not. So it takes a lot of time, whereas this subject will mentally give you the answer. It also helps in enhancing the logical thinking process. So here we'll see the Vedic techniques. As I have already told you, there are 16 sutras and 13 sub sutras in this. So we'll see few like three four of them. I will not. Okay, let's get started first. First, we'll see squaring of numbers ending with number 5. Okay, how see how we can solve this, how we used to solve this. This is the conventional way of solving the problem, whereas with the help of the Vedic technique, you can calculate it like just multiply 5 by 5. It will give you the answer 25, and you'll have to this number you'll have to multiply it with the next number of it. Then you'll get the total answer. Like you'll have to multiply 6 into 7 is 42, and 5 into 5 is 25. Okay, here I have explained it. Multiply the digit 6 with its next number, that is 7. So 6 into 7 becomes 42, and 5 into 5 becomes 25. Okay, you'll have to multiply the unit place digit with itself. We'll see one more problem. um, 35 into 35. Again, this is the conventional method. If you go wrong at very first step, the whole answer will get wrong. Okay, so here what I have told you, what technique I have told you is just multiply this 3 with the next number, that is 3 into 4 is 12, and 5 into 5 is 25. Okay, see how easy it is. Okay, now I was talking about this. This is one of the name of the sutra. It is Nikhilam Navtas Karamam Dasataha. See, it is difficult to pronounce. So forget about the name. Let's just remember this. This sutra means all from 9 and the last from 10, which means the sutra can be applied in multiplication of numbers which are nearer to the base, like 10, 100, 1,000. That is, to the powers of 10. We'll take few example of it. Let's take an example of 98 into 96. See, these values are closer to the base value of 100, and it is below the base. The values are less than 100. Okay, remember this rule. You'll have to remember only this thing, nothing else. Okay, once you remember this formula, you'll be able to solve any problem like this very easily. what the rule is, you'll have to crosswise add or subtract, and vertically you'll have to multiply. Now for value below the base, what will have to either add or subtract, that will see further. Okay, see, this is the Vedic method. As I told you, it is nearer to the base value 100, 98 and 96. Now what you have to do is, you have to subtract the given value from the base value, which is 100. So 98 minus 100, you'll get minus 02, and 96 minus 100, you'll get minus 04. Okay, you're done till this step. Okay, now just mark a line like this. Now what you have to do, you have to vertically multiply. Minus into minus will get plus, and 2 into 4 will be 8. Okay, clear? 0 8. Okay, now you'll have to look for diagonal method. Now you'll have to subtract, because this number is in minus. So 98 minus 04 will get 94, and 96 minus 02 again will get 94. So you go either this way or this way, you'll get the same number. Okay, so the answer comes 9408. See how simple it is. If you if you sit to solve this problem, will take it will take almost 2 to 3 minutes, and to again cross check the answer, you'll again take another minute. And see how with the help of this Vedic method, how simpler it has become. See, okay, now next we'll see the value above the base. See, a base value is 100. Now these values are more than 100. Rule of the method is same. Crosswise add or subtract, and vertically you'll have to multiply. Now whether you have to add or subtract, this will see further. Okay, see, the as I have told you earlier, you'll have to subtract the given value from the base value. What is our base value is? It is 100. You just subtract given value, that is 102 minus 100, you'll get plus 02, because the given value is greater than the base value. So you are getting plus the answer in positive positive way. Okay, now subtract this given value 108 from the base value, you'll get the answer plus 08. Okay, plus if you multiply it vertically, plus into plus will get plus, 2 into 8 becomes 16. Okay, and then what you have to do, you have to check diagonally whether you have to add or subtract. Here the sign is positive, so you'll have to add diagonally. So 102 plus 08 becomes 110. And if you, sorry, and if you go either if this way, you'll get the same number again. 108 plus 02 will be 110. So as I told you, you go either this way or this way, the answer will be same, 1110. Okay, I hope you got this method. The answer is 11016. See how simple it is. Next, we'll take example of value above the base value and value below the base. Rule will be same, crosswise either add or subtract, and vertically multiply. Now we'll check with this. See, as I told you, you'll have to subtract the given value from the base value. So you are getting here plus 06, and subtract this below the base value with the base value, you are getting minus 02. If you multiply vertically, plus into minus will be minus. In multiplication rule, I hope you must be knowing about it. Plus into minus becomes minus, and after multiplying you are getting minus 12. Now you have here you'll have to add and subtract. Okay, 106 minus 02, you are getting 104. And if we add diagonally this number 98 plus 06, you are getting the same value. But you cannot write this minus in the answer. Okay, so this is, here comes the complement of minus 12. You'll have to minus this value from the base value. So the answer is this, you'll get. Okay, now I'm not going to mention the name of the sutra here. It will become it will find you very difficult. So let's start with the simple simple title, like a method for multiplying the numbers where first figures are the same but the last figure add up to 10. What is this now? Let us check. See, first figure is same. Here I am giving you example of 32 into 38. First figure you can see is same. So what you have to do, and second figure if we add, it is coming up to 10. These rules only you'll have to remember, nothing else. Okay. And after doing few practice sessions, you'll easily master it. Okay. What you have to do here, you have to multiply the this first digit with the next number. 3 into 4 will be 12. 12 will write here first, and just multiply the unit place number with the unit place. Okay, like 2 into 8 will get 16. So the answer is 1216. Okay. Now I hope you understand this method. Now one more method is there, subsutra method for the multiplication by 11. If you want to multiply any 3 digit, you take 4 digit, 5 digit number with the number 11. How you will do this? Here you have to create a knot. Okay. What is this knot now? Don't get confused. I'm telling you, write down the numbers with the knot placed at both the ends. Like you'll have to write 0 before the number and 0 after the number. What is this now? Don't worry, you'll understand it. So this becomes the knot sandwich. Okay. What you have to do, it is very simple. It is, you just add the numbers. Okay, the unit numbers with the tens place number. Like 0 plus 3 will be 3, and right here in the unit place in your answer, right? 3. 3 plus 0 is 3. Now next, go further. 3 plus 2. Now add the unit place digit with the hundreds place digit. What you will do here is 2 plus 3. You'll get the answer 5. Right here 5. At unit place write 5. Now next, you'll have to add 2 plus 4. You'll get 6. Then add 4 plus 3. You're getting 7. Then add 3 plus 1. You'll get 4. And 1 plus 0 as 1. See how simple it is. It is not that difficult. If you sit and start calculating this complex problem with the help of our conventional method step by step, it will aram say it will take around 3 to 4 minutes to solve, and again to cross check it you'll take another a minute and half to cross check it. And see how simpler it has become with the help of Vedic techniques. So you must be thinking that these techniques must be hard, but no. At first place, you must be finding it very difficult, but no. Once you practice it, nothing will be more easier than this. Okay, so you just don't worry. What did you learn from this? I hope you'll get a brief idea about this subject, what exactly this subject means to you, and how this will make your how this will make this mathematics subject easier one for you. I hope you enjoyed the subject. If you enjoyed it, please uh, mark a thumb below the video. Okay, thank you so much here. Okay, here it's the end of the presentation. Now what more I have included here is I'll tell you the topics what I'm going to cover under this subject in the 1 month long program. Okay, I'll cover this Pukha technique, sequence addition, digital roots, general balancing technique, then creating tables of any number. Remembering table is one of the headache for little kids. They do ratta to remember the tables of any number, so it will get simpler too. Then long speedy multiplication, as I have explained in the PPT. Then the complementary numbers, magic squares, squares up to 100. Remembering fifth, sixth, seventh standard students can remember the squares up to 20 max, but how to remember squares up to 100, that I'll tell you. Higher base divisions, subtractions, and the practice worksheets, plus I'll take surprise tests also in between the lectures. So how I'm going to take those surprise tests, I'll just show you how online, by sitting at your home comfortably, you can give this quiz. Here I'm showing you the sample of the quiz. This is not the quiz related to this Vedic mathematics subject. It is just a GK quiz I am showing you. This is the teachers portal, so I can see the answers too. You won't be able to see the answers like this. This is MCQ pattern. Then from the picture, you'll have to tell the answer. Then true or false, and one more short answer you'll have to write. So like this, I'll conduct the class. It will be one-to-one conversation in between the teacher and the student, so that a student will not get bored in the class. So this is the brief scenario. Here, if you want, you can go through this video too, to you'll get again idea. I'll just play it for you.
Vedic maths is an ancient system of mental calculations based on the Atharva Ved. It is an outcome of pioneering work by late Swami Sri Bharati Krishna Tirthji, who has rediscovered and reorganized the techniques in the form of 16 sutras called word formulae to solve all the problems in arithmetic, algebra, geometry, calculus, conics, and so on. Vedic maths is simpler yet more interesting than regular way of learning maths. Let's see how the tricks of Vedic maths are beneficial to all of us. As Vedic maths is based on the most natural way of learning, it enables you to learn and perform the calculations at a faster rate with great efficiency. Therefore, you can save the time and utilize it to solve many other mathematical problems. Vedic maths is a system that provides you a set of independent checking methods so that you can cross-check your answers. By doing so, you can reduce the possibility of careless mistakes while solving the problems. The tricks of Vedic maths are simple, direct, and straightforward. So, it reduces your effort of finger counting and scratch work. Thus, it is helpful in developing your sharpness, creativity, and intelligence by improving your clarity of mind and intuition level due to multidimensional approach of thinking. Besides this, Vedic maths is emerging as a crucial tool to thrive in this growing era of competitive exams like SAT, ISAT, CAT, MAT, ZAT, GRE, engineering, and other entrance examinations, especially.
I forgot to tell you about this. This Vedic maths is not only for the school students, like for primary and secondary school students. It will help you to excel in the competitive exams also, like SAT, CAT, MAT, ZAT, GRE, engineering, and various other competitive exams. It will make your mathematics subject simpler
Especially
than before.
where speed and accuracy are of greater significance. May it be for a student, homemaker, or a businessman, calculation has become an integral part of our day to day lives. Vedic maths is useful for students, teachers, and those professionals indulged in computations requiring speed as well as accuracy. Using the tricks of Vedic maths, you can perform calculations 10 to 15 times faster than conventional methods. Let's see how Vedic maths is different from regular maths. For example, if you are asked to find the square of number 85, then you would immediately follow the conventional method where you will multiply 5 with 85, that gives the value 425. Later, you will multiply 8 with the number 85, that gives the value 680. Further, you will perform an addition of numbers 425 and 6800 to get the answer. Now, let's try to solve it by Vedic method. Here, the answer comes in two parts, that is LHS and RHS. For this example, LHS equals to the first number, which is 8, multiplied by next consecutive number, which is 9. Therefore, 8 multiplied by 9 equals to 72. Now, come to RHS, which is equal to the square of number 5. Thus, 5 multiplied by 5 gives the number 25. Therefore, by combining LHS and RHS, we get the square of number 85, which equals to 7225.
Okay. Thank you for watching the video. Here you can see this is the brief scenario of my portal, Vedic Mathematics portal. I hope you would like to take this course for a 1 month program, and you will. I assure you, you will surely enjoy the ride. Your kid will never get bored in the class. So thank you so much. Thank you for being with me.